All right, just in case you missed the first episode, which was, by the way, wildly popular and successful. It was. You got some big shoes to fill here.
Yep.
Here's the rules, Ott.
Okay.
You have got 2 stories
Okay.
prepared for me. There they are. One is a fact,
Okay.
and one is a fish story.
Yep.
But you're going to try to convince me that they're both fact.
Okay.
But I already know one is not. It's a fish story.
Yep.
I got to figure it out. I'm the human lie detector here. You got to be very. You're very convincing as a fisherman.
As a fisherman, yes, but Jenny tells me I'm a terrible liar.
You're not good with stories.
Well, apparently not good with lies. So I don't know which one this is. If this is a lie or if this is a story. So we're gonna see. I don't even know which one it is.
I see you shuffling.
I'm shuffling. Yeah. Okay.
I want you to wait, not that one.
Yep.
No, because you picked that one. I want you to use this one first.
Already thrown me. Okay. Yep.
All right, lay it on me.
Okay. So here's the 2 stories, James. One is set at home, East Tennessee, putting a jet boat in the river.
Okay.
And getting a truck stuck.
Oh, that happened in your yard.
Yeah. Next is at a tournament in Wisconsin, watching a truck roll off in the river. And an old man saving the truck. Old man in the river. In the truck. All right. So, I love to go places that not a lot of people do, right?
Yes.
And I've got a boat built just for it. We've talked about our second boat at times, a jet boat. So,
that's right.
That's something that I love to do, whether it's a mountainside or it's go take it to Texas and put in off somebody's ramp I just met.
Right.
But
like roping it down a hill.
Yeah, rappelling the boat, basically, anything like that. And I love to fish rivers. I mean, out of that jet boat, it's something that I love to do. And growing up in East Tennessee, we've got a lot of rivers.
Yep.
A lot of them have limited access, and so sometimes it is, hey, farmer, can I put in off your land to try to put the boat in? So we go down there. Me and a buddy of mine, his name's Biggs. We get down there and we look at it, and there's this one sandy spot that goes out. It's pretty steep, and this is all pre-General Tires.
All right.
So as we start easing out through there, the boat tires kind of break the dirt a little bit, and we're like, man, I think we'll be okay. But once the back truck tires, the back truck tires get down there and they squash it out a little bit. But by that point, the boat trailer is like at the edge of the water. It's like if we can get another 10 foot, we're going to be good. The boat will get in the water. We'll be able to either push it off or it'll float off, and we'll be good. So I'm
visioning this.
We're 10 foot from making it.
You're right.
Right. But on a truck, obviously the rear tires are like, well, it's got a little bit of weight on it. This is where you get in trouble.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
And the back ones have just squashed out the dirt a little bit. So we get easy back, and those front tires get about 4 foot from where that last little bit. And it's kind of where that bank, how those river banks are, they slope down and then they taper. It's in this part right here.
Right.
Where it's the softest and also pretty deep.
You're starting to get in the bind.
We're starting to get in the bind. And once that front differential, it gets down in there, and that way that engine just squashes it right down in the mud.
Nice.
The good part was the boat was in the water.
Oh, okay. Well,
so we went and fished all day, but I did call that farmer while we were out there and say, hey, we're going to need some help getting this thing out of here. And thankfully he had a tractor. But I mean, the differential on that truck I had at that time, it was a Ford F-350 dually.
Okay.
And that was probably what helped the rear end, because you got 4 tires on the back.
Right.
It kind of floated it, but once that diesel in the front, once you got back to that, it just sunk it.
All right.
It just sunk it. But thankfully the farmer had a tractor. He came and he was able to pull us out.
I want to hear the second
Story
one.
number 2.
Yep.
This was pre-major league fishing. Might have been fishing some selects, but was at a BASS tournament. A guy pulls up in a truck, and I'm talking to him a little bit. I kind of ain't paying him much attention. He's behind me just a little bit. I'm fishing, and I hear something. Hey, what? What in the world? I thought people was watching me fish or something, whatever. I turn around and look, and his truck is rolling, son, and nobody
down the ramp.
Down the ramp, boosh, right out in the river.
Oh no.
And so I'm like, well, what happens next?
Was there a baby inside of it?
There was no babies, thankfully. No babies involved.
Good
Harm
thing.
But I'm going to say 65-year-old man goes running out there, and I'm like, what is he going to do? Because the truck is bobbing away in the current.
Like it's floating.
Gone.
Oh my gosh.
and it's it's slowly starting to nose down, as you would expect.
He was going for his cell phone.
He might have been going for a cell phone.
Yeah. Or he forgot the keys.
But he he definitely forgot to put the brake on. Is what he did forget. He goes running out there and gets a hold of the truck and like, starts pulling it back. I'm like, there's no way. This 65-year-old man gets out there, waist deep in the water, puts his arm in the window, drags the truck back to shore to where at least the back tires hit the ramp, and then the front tires ends up going down, nose down. And then they did come, similar to the first story, with a tractor, hook a strap to the back of it, and pulled it up on the ramp.
Well, all right. You're in the Black River. You're describing the Black River part of the river.
Yep.
I'm going to say that fact on their first story, and I'm going to say fish story on the second one, and here's why.
Okay.
There's never enough real serious current going through the Black River,
Yep.
in my opinion, that would make. And you did say it didn't go very far, so there's always a little bit of current going through there. And nobody drives little Nissan trucks anymore except my buddy Robbie Dotson. And I'm gonna say that your second story is a fish story, and your first one is fact.
Ding, ding, ding! I'm the winner.
No, you're serious?
I'm serious. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. The first one is probably more believable
It is believable.
because all those things are things I do.
That's right.
And maybe have done at some point. But in that place, I've actually never stuck a truck putting a jet boat in.
Right.
I actually never have. Knock on wood. not yet.
That's right.
Now the next time we went there,
I'm disappointed in myself.
I swear that I remember seeing a similar vehicle parked there, but you know what it had?
Shiny new rims.
It had a 4x4 block in front of the tires.
Learned his lesson.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep.
GT angler Ott DeFoe, and it's got me. You got me.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed
Watson.
it.
Me too.
This is
That was
going
a
to
lot of
be a great fact or fish story
Yep.
with General Tire. And I want everybody to join us on teamgtfishing.com for every episode of Fact or Fish Story.